gusta Tesla.
¿Te gusta Tesla?
Me gusta Beta.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are here again with Warren Redlick. Today we are going to be driving FSD Beta version 10, which I downloaded last night. Been driving it for the better part of the day, and I'm gonna see what this guy here thinks about it.
Awesome. Can't wait. I'm really... Oh, we already rode here, to be fair. We've already driven it a little bit, and I have watched a couple FSD Beta videos, but I'm a little bit excited.
Awesome. Bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Hoy estamos aquí de nuevo con Warren Redlick, mi amigo Warren, y hoy vamos a probar el FSD Beta versión 10 que hice el download hoy y he estado probándolo por la mayor parte del día y vamos a ver qué tal le gusta a nuestro amigo aquí, Warren.
Me gusta Beta 10 y estoy esperando con deseos.
Perfecto, vamos a verlo ahora. Okay, Warren, you ready?
I'm ready.
¿Estás listo?
Vamos, listo. Estoy listo.
Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go to, we're right now at the, where are we?
We're at Delray Marketplace.
Delray Marketplace.
Delray Beach, West Delray.
Estamos en los superchargers de Delray Beach. De aquí vamos a ir a Deerfield. From here we're gonna go to Deerfield and see what happens with this route. So you can see on the screen that we're gonna get most of it is gonna be on city streets. Then we're going to hit a little bit of the highway when we're closer to it. So puedes ver en la pantalla que mayor parte del viaje creo que va a ser en las carreteras de la ciudad y luego vamos a brincar una parte en la I-95 que es otra autopista.
Y es aproximadamente 14 millas y 25 minutos.
Exactly, 14 miles, 25 minutes. So you ready? Let's go. Let's do it. All right. Okay, keep in mind that this is not fully autonomous. We're testing this. I am in control all the time. Mantenga pendiente que esto no es completamente autónomo. Yo estoy bajo control todo el tiempo. Si hay algo que no va a salir bien, yo tengo que tomar control. If anything is going to go wrong, I have to take control, okay? So I just activated it and there's someone here coming in, so the car is doing the stop. Acabo de activarlo y venía alguien, so el carro esperó. There's another stop sign here. Hay otra señal de pare.
It's doing good. Bueno.
Okay.
Me gusta. I like it.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think I can let it do its thing.
Roundabout.
Estamos haciendo una rotonda.
Rotonda.
Yes. And now, pretty nice.
Y al mismo tiempo yo estoy aprendiendo un poco de español.
Está perfecto, Warren. Me gusta mucho que hablas bien ahí el...
So,
okay, this is interesting. We could actually go straight. I want to let the car take the route that it thinks it needs to do. I think this was... So this is the navigation issue. The car is managing it right.
This is not beta, this is navigation.
Yep. El carro lo está haciendo según la navegación.
Rolling stop.
Okay. So it saw the people that were crossing the street here.
Here's a question for you. There's supposed to be 3 stacks, right? There's city streets, you know, FSD Beta. There's navigate on autopilot, and there's supposed to be a different stack for parking lots, right? So are we still on the parking lot stack, or is the parking lot being done through FSD Beta?
So right now, if we're not on the highway, it's FSD Beta.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do we know that parking lots are FSD Beta?
Well, not officially.
Before FSD Beta 10, we were not. You might want to explain that.
Yeah, so the car is doing something really weird. I didn't disengage, but I'm going to send that to the autopilot team. El carro hizo una cosa medio extraña ahí y yo lo voy a mandar al equipo del autopilot, los programadores, porque eso no estuvo bien. I was paying attention to the cars that were around us, so I let it do its thing just so that it can be recorded. Lo dejé que lo hiciera para que se grabara. So ahora estamos...
Yeah, it's freaking out a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I had to push the accelerator a little bit because it was kind of taking off too slow. Tuve que acelerarlo un poco porque iba un poco muy lento. I'm going to report that because that's the type of thing that they like to see a video of. Esto lo voy a reportar porque a ellos les gusta ver ese tipo de cosas.
I was just going to ask, it seems to be accelerating really strong. Are you setting like chill mode, aggressive, like track mode? Is there a reason why it seems to be accelerating stronger than I expected?
Yeah, I think that's part of the new updates that we have.
It's the more confident acceleration.
Yes. So I'm sorry, I just realized that we were not going to be mostly on city streets. It was going to get us on the highway. So I don't want to hit the highway too much. So I just told it to avoid tolls.
Okay.
Le dije que al sistema que no usara la autopista porque si no íbamos a estar la mayor parte del viaje en autopista. Yeah, that's a good question, Warren. Muy buena pregunta. La pregunta es que si estamos en el stack de FSD Beta en el estacionamiento, if we are on the FSD Beta stack on the parking lot, I think it is. We don't have an official word on it. The reason why I say that is because the visualizations don't change like they change when you're on the highway. But I don't know.
Visualization could be just the visualization is uniform everywhere, but I don't think the visualization changes. The visualization changes on the interstate, on the autopista.
It does actually.
Oh, the visualization.
Yeah, so we lose the colors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
And you're probably right.
Yeah, es un poco diferente cuando está en la autopista a cuando está en la ciudad y se nota en la pantalla. You can notice it on the screen. So it's supposed to be about 16 miles, about 23-minute drive.
It doesn't see the Model Y that's in front of the...
No, right, because we are on vision only, and right now it doesn't see that there's a Model Y in front of the car in front of us. Hay una Model Y al frente del carro que está frente a nosotros y el carro no la ve. As soon as it sees it, it kind of keeps track.
Right.
That's like the smart prediction thing. Okay, so estamos, it's a nice Saturday, beautiful weather. Es un buen sábado, el clima está muy bonito. There's the Model Y, red Model Y. So yeah, that part at the beginning was kind of funky there.
Yeah.
And now we have a construction here. Let's see if the car doesn't freak out. Al principio estuvo un poco extraño. Aquí hay una construcción. El carro bajó la velocidad un poco. The car just slowed down a little bit, which is fine. Okay.
He was overreacting. That guy making a lane change.
Yep. And here's okay. So let's talk a little bit about how we feel inside the car, right? I have a theory. Vamos a hablar un poco de cómo se siente estar adentro del carro. Yo tengo una teoría. My theory is that some of the things that we feel them stronger because we know that the car is doing them, not that I'm doing it.
Right. It would not bother me as much if you were driving.
Yes.
We're more concerned about how it behaves because it's driving rather than... I know that a computer is driving the car rather than a human.
Exactly. So, lo que estoy diciendo es que yo personalmente pienso que la forma en que el carro reacciona no me molesta mucho, o sea, nos molesta un poco más porque sabemos que el carro es el que lo está haciendo, no somos nosotros.
Yeah. I mean, I think there are people who are uncomfortable with other people's driving, and it depends on the driving. So there are certain people that I'm comfortable with their driving and I don't think about it. And then there are other people that are sensitive to everyone else's driving.
Yes.
Right? It really depends on the individual. So, you know, like somebody who was a kid is used to riding in the backseat of the car and never drove a car before might be a lot more comfortable riding with FSD than somebody who's been driving for 50 years.
Yes. Want to give it a shot to say that stuff in Spanish?
No.
No? Okay, so Warren está diciendo, so I'm just going to say it in Spanish, kind of trying to remember everything he said. Basically that the people are... I was just going to repeat it in English.
Hay gente que no es tan confortable con otra persona conduciendo. Y estas personas no le gustan. Si yo estoy este tipo de persona, yo estoy sentarme aquí, no me gusta Rafael conduciendo.
Right.
Al mismo tiempo, hay otras personas que nunca conducir coches y mis children, what the hell? I can't remember the word for
Niños.
Niños. Y ellos probablemente van a apreciar FSD, no tener miedo con FSD porque están confortables cuando una otra persona está conduciendo. Y hay otra gente como nosotros probablemente no piensan mucho sobre cómo otra persona conducir el coche. Y estas personas probablemente van a ser más confortables con FSD.
Correcto. Yeah. So it's a really good point, man. But right now, once you get over that, una vez superas eso, right? Once you overcome that fear, because you know that the car's doing it and it's not you, you feel better with it. That's how I feel now. Like I'm confident, but I know that I cannot be complacent, right?
Right.
Tengo confianza, pero no me descuido en ningún momento. Siempre estoy pendiente. I'm always aware of it.
What I would say is, in English, I'm not afraid of FSD driving because I know you're watching the car. I know you know what you're doing. I know you've done this a lot. If I was driving, or I was in the driver's seat while FSD was driving, and you were in the passenger seat, you might be a little less comfortable because I haven't driven Beta before. I've driven Navigate on autopilot. I would tell you not to worry about it because I've got, you know, I've driven FSD non-Beta, and I get it. But you know, you have a lot more experience with it than I do.
Yeah, so Warren está diciendo que él se siente cómodo de que el carro está manejando en FSD Beta porque él sabe que yo soy el que lo está supervisando y yo tengo mucho tiempo de experiencia. Right?
That was a very aggressive lane change.
Yeah, and the one thing that I don't like about some of those changes is that it did it in the middle of the intersection.
In the middle of the intersection, exactly.
So, yeah, but I was looking at the mirror here, the rear view mirror, and it was fine in terms of, you know, not risking hitting another car or anything like that. The car's not gonna hit anyone because it's always aware of that. Yeah. My concern is that I think by the driver's manual that's not legal.
Right, yeah.
You're not supposed to cross when the solid
lines. People might not know that you're not supposed to change lanes in the middle of an intersection. We all do it, but you're not supposed to.
Exactly.
No debe cambiar lanes.
De carril.
De carril. No debe cambiar carril en el centro de intersección.
Correcto. Yep. So now it's too late. I could hit the snapshot. Ahora es muy tarde. Le pude haber dado al botón ese de reportarlo.
I don't think that was a big deal.
But it's fine. And that thing is being reported many times. When they get it right, they got the information already.
I didn't think that was bad.
No, I'm okay with it.
I would have done it.
Yeah.
I would have done that. You know, like this, like the rolling stop. It makes the California rolling stop.
Yeah. Now, if you get a police officer that's having a bad day, they may give you a warning,
whatever,
or a ticket. But
come on, man, you're Latino. They'll arrest you.
Aquí tenemos que tener cuidado.
It is interesting that it doesn't show the cars in front of the one in front of us. That seems like a consistent. It's not important. No es muy importante, pero el user interface no muestra los coches al frente del coche inmediatamente enfrente de nuestro coche.
Correcto. Yeah, antes lo hacía. It used to do that. And I think it's because it doesn't have the radar anymore, so it can't feel that anymore. Like that was one of the big wins for that. But
no es importante. It's not important that it see the cars two in front in general.
Yeah. So what do you think about the new interface, the way it looks? I mean, the interface itself is the same.
Yeah.
Right? La interfaz es
I like
igual.
the zoom out at the intersections.
Yes, that's nice, right? It's a nice touch. So se ve chévere porque se aleja cuando estás cruzando la intersección. So when you're crossing the intersection, it zooms out and then it zooms back in.
It seems like it zooms out when you're going faster too.
Yeah.
Like when you're going slower, it zooms in a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's got that car way in front of us. Like that's like 20 car lanes in front of us.
That's pretty far, yeah.
And then we can still see that car.
Yep, here we go in the middle of the intersection again. Se acaba de cambiar de nuevo en medio de la intersección. I'm gonna send that just for the hell of it.
I don't think that's a problem at all.
We'll see. I'm gonna ask them and see what they say. If they're okay with us sending those instances, I think it's gonna be a don't worry about it type of thing. Yo creo que no le va a
I
hacer
think that was a
falta.
good lane change.
Yeah, it's okay.
I would, it's one of the things. Would I have done that? Yes.
I know that I've done it.
You don't change lanes in the middle of an intersection?
I avoid it. I try to avoid it. I actually do.
Okay.
Because there's some people that are not paying attention to you, and they keep that in mind. That's why those solid lines just before the intersection, so you're not supposed to change. I guess if that's going to be the only problem that we're going to have on this drive,
that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Si ese es el único problema que vamos a tener en este viaje, está bastante bien. Right? This is a nice route. Yeah. I like the scenery. Me gusta cómo se ve alrededor. Hay campo de golf. That guy just...
He's leaving?
No, he got into our lane.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
He came into our lane.
Yeah, the car kind of moved a little bit away from him, but the guy kept coming. Yeah. You know, someone that's not paying attention can hit someone like that. Alguien que no está prestando atención, yeah. It's funny because it's actually showing us every car that it can see from the camera right now.
Right.
So nos está enseñando todo lo que veo alrededor de nosotros con las cámaras. Mucho tráfico. There's a lot of traffic. You guys wanted traffic? You have traffic now. Querían tráfico, ahí tienen.
Let's pick up this car here. Yep, got it.
Yeah, it got the pickup truck. La camioneta. Okay, we're gonna hit the highway because it doesn't have tolls, which is fine.
Got a little navigate on autopilot in the middle of the drive.
Yeah. Let's see how it behaves on the highway. It should be the same stuff that it used to do before. Vamos a ver cómo se porta ahora en la autopista. Debe ser igual que antes. No debemos de tener ningún problema. So I think this is good because even though the most interesting parts are city streets, we get to see how it behaves all over.
Yeah.
Let's see how long it takes to disappear. So now we'll still see the red lines and the yellow lines. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Now we're out of the stack.
We need to get that over though.
Yeah. Se tiene que cambiar de carril. It's changing lanes. Good.
Pretty good. It's pretty amazing how it tracks all the cars. Like, this is one of the big advantages of FSD is it sees all the cars, like all the cars, 360 degrees. It sees all the cars.
Sí,
we can't do that. It's better than human in that it can see everything.
Exacto, Warren está diciendo que es impresionante que el carro está viendo todo lo que está alrededor de nosotros. Nosotros las personas tenemos solamente dos ojos y vemos en una dirección, el carro ve en todas las direcciones alrededor de nosotros. Right? The car looks around us. We can only see in one direction.
Needs to change lanes again.
Yep.
What's it gonna see? Oh, there we go.
Now, I'm gonna say something. Before now, like this is the first recording that I'm doing of FSD Beta version 10. Yeah. Esta es la primera grabación que yo voy a hacer de versión 10 del FSD Beta. However, I have been driving the entire day. My car already uploaded more than 30 gigs of data to Tesla from my previous drives during the day. Okay, yo estuve manejando todo el día y el carro subió más de 30 gigabytes de data a Tesla. When I started, cuando yo empecé, I was having a lot of issues and I was complaining to other, people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing, kind of getting feedback from them, right? And I feel like it has been getting better throughout the day, which is weird because that's
probably not true.
Exactly. But
maybe you're getting used to it.
No. The things that it did at the beginning were completely like different than what we're experiencing now.
It doesn't learn during the day.
I know, but that's how my experience been today. the first, mostly the first couple of hours, pretty on edge. Las primeras horas que estuve manejándolo estuvo bastante pesado, tú sabes. Which makes me think that this is just part of the stuff that I was doing before wasn't that different to what we've been doing now. Like, las cosas que yo estaba haciendo anteriormente durante el día de hoy no eran muy diferentes a lo que estamos haciendo ahora. Sin embargo, ahora lo está haciendo mucho mejor. But now it's doing it better, so.
I think the thing that's hard for people to understand is it doesn't learn, the car doesn't learn on its own from what happens that day or that week. The cars all upload their data. The data center processes all of that and then sends out new training to all the cars. And so all the cars learn all at once from all of their experience. So even though an individual car doesn't learn over the course of a day, which humans are better about that, it's learning from 2 million cars. All the cars are learning the same information from all 2 million cars, which is crazy good.
Yeah. Well, the truth is that maybe I had some minor.
Explain that in Spanish.
Yeah, so lo que estaba diciendo ahora, so what he was saying now, lo que le estaba diciendo ahora es que la gente tiene que entender que el carro no está aprendiendo el mismo día, sino que esas cosas ya están programadas y entonces según se va recogiendo más información, toda la flota, like the entire fleet, toda la flota de los Teslas están aprendiendo constantemente y tienen los comportamientos nuevos cada vez que hay una actualización en el sistema. So, yeah, I mean, it's a very complex thing that Tesla has on their hands.
What do I do with my hand? No, got it.
You found it? Okay. Yeah, so we're getting close. Now we are 6 miles away. Estamos cerca, nos faltan 6 millas, como 8 minutos. This is the part where I'm going to speed up the video if nothing interesting happens, so that you don't get bored. Let's go. Esta es la parte donde voy a darle más rápido al video. Okay, so we're back. That was pretty uneventful. Estamos de regreso ya, estamos terminando el viaje. Aquí nos vamos a bajarle de la autopista. So now we are about to finish the drive. We're getting off the highway. We're basically 1.3 miles away, so we should be there in 3 minutes or less. Estamos a 1.2 millas ahora, como aproximadamente 3 minutos para llegar. Let's see how it does this, because I had an issue earlier that it was taking it too quick and it kind of freaked out.
Well, also the transition to, oh, it's already transitioning to FSD Beta right now.
Yep. As we entered the off-ramp, según entramos a la rampa, ya estamos de nuevo en FSD Beta. We're back in FSD Beta. Like, we're not in the city streets still, yet, right? Okay, this is gonna be interesting because, oh no, we're gonna make a right. I thought we were gonna make a left. Oh, wow, that's nice. The car knows that after making the right, we need to make a quick left. So it took the it took the leftmost lane to turn right. So el carro sabe que ya pronto tenemos que doblar a la izquierda después de doblar aquí a la derecha. So se ubicó en el carril de la izquierda para hacer el viraje hacia la derecha. We could have turned right with the red light.
Could have gone right on red, but it's
this
not
is safer.
We're right.
Esto es más seguro. Ahora. Okay, I think we're gonna have a fail. Let's see. Vamos a ver si falla o no falla. Necesita cambiarse completo. It needs to change all the way. This is great. Oh wow, this is gonna be good. Because now we're gonna have to take another left lane. Ahora tenemos que cambiar otra vez más. Se tiene que cambiar. Oh, don't fail me. Oh, it missed it. It wants to do some weird U-turn.
It's a navigation problem.
Further ahead. So I am going to disengage. Voy a desactivarlo porque hay un problema con la navegación. El carro está haciendo lo que la navegación dice. Así que I'm actually, no viene carro. There's no cars coming, so I'm going to make a U-turn right here. And just because I can, I'm going to put the navigation back on. Solamente porque puedo, voy a poner la navegación de nuevo para llegar al cargador a donde vamos a ir.
I like the confidence when that car turned in.
Yeah, so this is the end of the navigation. I'm going to disengage.
Oh, we're at Wawa.
And we are at the Wawa Supercharger. Great. Okay, this is great. Now, Warren, let's talk about this.
Okay.
It's going to be magic. Check it out.
Señor,
Okay.
¿cómo va?
Bien. ¿Qué tal te pareció eso?
Me gusta, es muy interesante. Estoy aprendiendo al mismo tiempo español y también estoy aprendiendo Beta 10.
Okay.
Es interesante mirar la variedad de cosas que FSD van a hacer.
Okay. So, what do you think about that? It's just going to say it in English so that people that are listening in English understand what you just said.
No, what I was saying is that I enjoy learning Spanish at the same time I'm learning about FSD Beta 10, and it's interesting being in the car and you see the different things that the car does and what FSD does.
It was pretty good, right?
I think it's really good. I mean, you know, is it perfect? No. Are there moments when you're like, what is it doing? Sure. But the point is that it's learning, and really when you think about what it does in the first place is amazing. It's pretty amazing what it's doing in the first place.
Yeah, I totally agree.
We're spoiled in that our expectation is so high that we don't realize, holy crap, look at all of the stuff it just did.
Exactly. Yeah, so él está diciendo que está muy impresionado por lo que acaba de ver, que la expectativa es que la gente quiere ver cambios muy grandes, pero son las cosas pequeñas que hacen una gran diferencia.
Yes, exactly.
Basically. So, Warren, thank you so much for joining me again. I always like taking you out on a drive, especially FSD Beta. So who, right?
Yes. Yeah, and for people who don't know, I'm about to go on a 4-day drive from Los Angeles to here, South Florida, and quite an adventure with some interesting people. So
Yes.
it's gonna be a fun drive.
Yeah, that was gonna be fun.
In a Model 3 signed by Elon Musk.
Exactly. So, el señor Warren aquí va a hacer un viaje pronto de 4 días viajando desde California hasta acá, hasta Florida. Y va a ser interesante, va a ser con un grupo bien interesante de personas y la van a pasar muy bien. Bueno, Warren, muchas gracias. Thank you so much for joining me. And
Muchas gracias.
Don't forget to watch Warren's channel. His channel is awesome. Su canal es muy, muy bueno. Todas las cosas que tienen que ver con Elon Musk, SpaceX, Boring Company. So everything that has to do with Elon Musk, SpaceX, and Boring Company. This is your guy. So
Thank you. And the tough part is he's going to leave me here, and I got to find a way home now.
take it easy, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Hasta luego.